Well, I'm back and I found it straight away, the first box. So aren't you glad? So it was no trouble at all, and they were in my little box, look. So it was the one on the top. So I found exactly what I was looking for, and that's why I say about being organised. Look, I know it's not as deep as this, but actually it's probably better. So I'm going to take that off a moment. And I got loads of it, so we've got some to go down the side. Now we just check now which is the front and which is the back before I make a boo-boo with that. Isn't it lovely? Really lovely. I'm so pleased I found it because I want it to be nice for you. There you go. So, do we want it like that? No, I think I'm going to do it like that. I don't want to waste anything. The only other option, let me just cut a bit off so I can maneuver it, is if I wanted it to be scalloped like that, but then no, you see, you're still going to get this raggediness here. It's going to have to go up there because there's a slight scallop, not much, but there is a slight, and if I take it up as far as I can, oh, I'm thrilled. Now, if I take the pin, I think I'll do the one side and then do the other. No, it'll show on there, won't it? No, I'm going to have to do it in one go. So I'll take that up as far as I can. No, I can't do that. I know. Sorry, I had a pin in my mouth then. I do apologise. But I was concentrating. Let me pull that down just a fraction. And then they'll be together. Because we want to make sure, we've got to catch all the layers now. Okay, guys? I wouldn't normally do it like this, but it seems to be happening like this, doesn't it? For some reason. So we'll make sure it looks right both sides. Once I've pinned it, I can have a look. So that's going to be, I've got lace everywhere. So that's going to be like that on that side, okay? And then we'll be adding this here. I've tidied the top. Now let's think whether or not we're going to put something down there, this side, or shall we add it the other side before I put the, what have we got? I've got some of this, but I don't think that's long enough. And it's too wide anyway. Anyway. I'm just thinking things through now because we don't want to be sewing over things more than once, do we? That doesn't work. Okay, right, I'm going to turn it over now. Forget that for the moment. I told you this was a long process, didn't I? Now that doesn't look as if it's straight, does it? Make sure everything lines up nicely. Okay, let's do it that way. Right, I think that's better. That looks better. That looks much better. And then we'll do the bits down here at the bottom later, which I've got these lovely, this is from a church lace, which I haven't made exactly. If I'd had one that would go straight across, I could have done that, but they're going to go in there like that. Okay, because I haven't got anything. That could have gone in there, but they're not going to be deep enough. So I could attach it. But that doesn't look right. No, that doesn't look right. Anyway, we'll think about that. I'm digressing, so just bear with me. You may have to watch this in 2 parts because it's going to be a long video. All right, I warn you. but I want it to look nice for whoever wins it, okay? That's why I'm taking my time with it. So and put my pins up there. So right, are we all set now to now I've got a straight stitch going along here, so to actually think I will do a straight stitch. Okay guys, so I'm going to put that over there. My scissors are there where I need them, and hopefully you can see this again. I did say it was going to be a lot of machine stitching, so I'm not going to apologize because that's how I made it, so that's how it will be. Now I'm going to try and get it to go through the holes, as I said. Whether that will work, whether I can see the holes, that would help. They're about there, I think. If it doesn't, it doesn't matter. I could do a zigzag and then it wouldn't matter, but... Oh, it is on zigzag. Hang on. Check your machines, guys, before you start. It doesn't matter on the end. One hole, two holes, three. Let me take the pin out because it's puckering. Just try and keep it flat. And the noise shouldn't bother you because I'm not going very fast. Nice. Quite difficult being so far away from it, but check that that's probably dropped down a bit, but doesn't matter. Let's see how that's gone. And the thing is, as we said in the collaboration, this is meant to be messy. It's not meant to be perfect by any means, because it's shabby chic, isn't it? Sounded really Welsh then, didn't I? I can sound really Welsh if I want to, but I don't usually. Anyway, so I'll trim that now with my scissors. Get rid of the ends. And I'm not rushing this, guys, because I don't want to make a mess of it. So any bits you don't want to watch, that's fine. If you want to wind it on, that's lovely. I love that. That is great. I know you've got this loose bit here, but I tell you what I could do there. I could either glue gun that down there, I can glue it down there, or I can fabric-tack it down later on. Okay, so don't worry about that. That can be glued down there, and the rest now can be glued if I wanted to, but the pockets I would like to stitch in. So let me just trim that now with my nice scissors. Keep those little bits, you never know. These scissors are brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Put those out the way because they're quite big. So there we go. How are we looking? It's coming along a treat, isn't it? And when you've got something down here, it's not going to look as if it's... I'm just looking to see what I've got. I tell you what we could do. Down below the pockets, I know they're a different scallop, and the more lace you put on, the better. So we could do that. I'm just thinking, but we've got to be careful now because we don't want to impede when things are going in the pockets. Okay, what I should, or I can even make it lower. Let me think, what else have I got here? Or I could even put this down here, couldn't I, to match? and that could be glued on like that. That might be better because then you've got those two on the inside looking very similar. Yeah. Checking your I'm recording. So I may do that. But having said that, if I'm going to put lace, guys, I'm thinking that this is why I tend to do a lot of my crafting off camera, because I need to think. And thinking and crafting sometimes can be a little bit scary, especially for people at my age. But I am enjoying making this. I am enjoying this. So what I could do there, that one, where's the other one? Here. This is beautiful church lace. Let me just tidy that side up. Nice straight edge there. Not that we need to worry about it because it's meant to be raggedy, isn't it? So that could come down there like so. So that's that. That's the inside. Okay. I'm just looking. What I did on the inside of the other one, I did layers. But because I haven't got all the... What did I put it on? No, it was open like this. It was open like that. I was just looking at it then. So I did mix two kinds of... that might be nice on there. What if I go right the way across? How does that look? Can we put that in the middle like that? Because I'm going to glue it anyway, aren't I? I can stitch down here and to there, but I'll need to glue that bit there. Anything else that can go in there with that? I'm sorry, this has turned out to be ever such a long video, but I did warn you. And I want to get it done today because I think that's the wrong way around as well, isn't it? No, it isn't. Fiddle, fiddle, fiddle. There we are. We cut that bit off there. And that bit off there. So that could go on there like so. Now I could either glue these on with the glue gun. That is pretty like that, mind, isn't it? Put that more there, bit over there, because I will be putting lace down the edging. Anyway, guys, you're getting the idea. I'm going to turn the camera off now and I'm going to finish all these bits. And then I'll come back then when it's all nearly completed and show you the end results, all right? Because you've got the know-how now. You know how to quilt in there and everything. So I'll be back in a moment. Well, okay, my lovelies, I'm back and she's all finished. So I'm sorry it wasn't everything. I didn't show you everything as I was going along, but it took me quite a while. So the video was long enough, I thought. So here she is anyway. I'm going to open her up this way. And let me trim that off. There's always one bit you miss, isn't it? Right, okay. If you've stayed with me this far, then thank you very much. And I'll tell you what I did. After I did all this, I've stitched some lace on the edges as well. I've glued this with my glue gun. And I've glued the topper on. Let me shut it like this. And it was longer than I intended, but I didn't take into consideration that I had cut 9 inches. Really 8.5 would have been long enough. So this is going to be quite a long cover. So take that into consideration if you're interested in this. And as I said before, if you would like to enter the draw for this, just put the word cover in your comment, okay? And I will probably do the draw now next week sometime. I'll let you know when I'm going to do the draw, okay? And I'll post on Facebook as well. So there's the top, but that's a ruby and pearl. I meant to show you this. I got it off this page. If any of you have any of ruby and pearls, they're beautiful. And it is on material, as I said. And you just peel it off and the paper comes off and she's ready to glue down. All right? And that's what I did on this one as well. No, actually, I'm telling lies. Actually, no. That is a photograph. The backing is either that or I changed my mind. I can't remember. But anyway, this is material. And that's some beautiful church lace there. I put a lovely little trim on there. So this is cream and white. And I put this on here. I have glued it down a little bit to stop it flopping about as you're turning your pages over. There's a little pearl button on there. And the strange thing was, it only had one hole. So what I've done there, I've gone over like a flower and just taken the cotton over and come back up through the same hole. Okay? And that's a little bit of netting on there, a little to try and make a little flower. So I put these in there, they're out of the other one, and I'm just showing you the pockets that I've done. So I'll take those out now, and they do fit in there. So you'll be able to put a nice little tag in there. And I've glued these down. And this is church lace again. And I think you saw me putting this on. And this is the quilting here. And I've just put the lace down there. Then I put the pockets on. All right. And there's still room there. If you still want to add more lace, you can. I've got 2 lots of lace here. And there's another, I think that's embroidery on glaze there. And that's just lace here. All right. So there she is. So there's the back. And there's still plenty of room for scope. You can almost add more down here. You could sort of add another row along there if you wanted to, but you can do whatever you like. So that's going to be the prize for the draw for my 2000 subbies achievement. Okay, so I hope you've stayed with me this long, and I hope I can join it all together for you so you can see it, and good luck to the winner. So take care everybody, and thank you for watching. Bye for now.